Hi guys, I know it's been a while, but in this video, I just wanted to go back to my roots and do some pony art. This is just my take on half the main six designs, and let me just start off by saying that I love the original designs a lot. I genuinely don't see anything wrong with these designs, but I wanted to just push them a bit more and basically make them more complicated because they were made simple for a show. Anyways, let's get into it. To start off, we have the main character of the show, Twilight. I've been rewatching the show on and off for the past year, and let me just say that Twilight has grown on me so much. She's definitely one of my faves of the main six. But yeah, getting into the design, she was the first design that I did, so she's honestly a little basic. I was still trying to dip my toes into what I wanted, but I ended up liking her. With all of these designs, I ended up choosing a hoofed animal that I thought suited each pony and somewhat integrating parts of those animals into the designs just to make things a little bit more interesting. But for Twilight, I kind of just made her a classic unicorn. I initially wanted her to be more whimsical and wise, so her animals were an elk and a mountain goat. Just look at these things. They are so wise beyond their years. But I kind of didn't do either of those, and I just went for a medieval unicorn vibe with the long tail and the hooves showing a little bit more. I did make her horn curve though because I thought it'd be fun, and I don't know, maybe Celestia saw that when she was a child and was like, oh my god, this is literally the chosen one. I also gave Twilight a little bob. I kind of love it, and it definitely grew on me. I realized it kind of gave off Sola from the BA test kitchen, yeah. This look that I have on the left is Twilight basically the day that she comes to Ponyville. She definitely has reading glasses, and I can imagine that she wants to be pretty low maintenance, so she has the bob, which stays out of her way while she's reading, but is so cute. With her colors, I recently watched another MLP redesign video where the artist was talking about how Twilight isn't even the colors of a Twilight, and they were so right for that. I decided to get some Twilights as a reference and just take colors from those, and I think it looks really cute and adds so much to her design. I also felt like Twilight's original design, which is really dark compared to the rest of the main six. She has a dark blue mane, and the purple in it, the purple stripe in it, literally blends into it. I don't know. That kind of threw me off. I switched up the colors with her mane to a pink and an orange streak, and then I also added some gradients to her hooves and her butt. There's still some contrast there, but she has a lighter design. On the right side, I have her alicorn design. I made her a little bigger than her original design, and I grew her horn and tail to be a little bit longer because she's more powerful, I guess. I also grew out her hair more, and guys, hear me out. I think that her hair is just kind of symbolic of Twilight's growth as a character. It's longer, so she's just grown as a person, and also her curtain bangs are more out of her way, out of her eyes, showing that she's opened up her eyes a little bit more, and she just sees the world a different way. Is that not so smart? Yeah. Then I brightened up all of her ombres. I wanted to change Twilight more than just inserting wings and calling it a day. I didn't change too much, but I just added a few things to make her pop a little bit more. So yeah, here is my Twilight. I think she's pretty dang cute, and I'll also note that for her cutie mark and for everyone's cutie marks, I'm not going to be changing them. I'm literally just gonna be drawing them in my style, I guess, and matching the colors to the new designs because the original cutie marks are just so iconic, and I don't have the brain power to come up with new ones. Yeah. Anyways, next pony. Next up, we have Rainbow Dash. Hear me out, I kind of wanted to go a little crazy with her. She's already the most detailed of the main six because of her rainbow mane, so I just really wanted to push what I could do with her. I had the amazing idea of making her red because it fits her. She's bold and her element of harmony is already red, so I thought it'd be a good idea. But after a while of trying, it was just way too much, and I ended up going with just blue. It's more of a darker sky blue, so it is slightly different, but I'm still kind of bummed that the red didn't work. Her body type is a mix between goats and gazelles because of their smaller sizes and speeds. I like the idea of the Pegasi being smaller since they have to be able to fly, and regular horses are not light, so my Rainbow Dash and my Fluttershy will be the smallest of the main six. Little babies. With her mane, I was really inspired by these rainbow clouds I found on Pinterest. These clouds were basically my starting point for the designs because I thought they looked really cool. Like I said, I really wanted to go all out with Rainbow Dash, so I just kept trying to overcomplicate her as best I could. I had some pictures of cheetahs and hawks pulled up to emulate their markings since they're very fast animals, but at a certain point I had to dial it back since it was just way too much detail. I also had the very late realization that her face markings were very reminiscent of JoJo Siwa in the Karma music video, and I needed to get rid of that immediately. Instead, I gave her more subtle white gradients that matched the white in her mane, but I did keep that dark marking color to use on her wings. And maybe her wings would look better if they were just white, but I wanted at least a little bit of contrast with her because she has so many bright colors and she needed something around her a little bit. Yeah. Anyways, here is Rainbow Dash's final design. I think she looks pretty dang cool. I guess you could say that like I made her 20% cooler. Oh my gosh, you guys, like, I'm cringing at myself, so like don't even worry. I think it's funny though. Anyways, yeah, here's her final design. Kind of delayed. I don't know how I feel about her cutimar colors. Whatever. With Rainbow Dash done, I wanted to get into drawing the biggest pony of the bunch, Applejack. More like Applejacked, am I right? 2 puns. You guys get 2 puns this video, and they're one after the other, and they're both awful. I really just wanted AJ to be buff, you know? She's working on a farm, and I wanted her to be able to do anything that Big Mac could do, if not more. So she's really just a big horse. Peep the mood board. Yeah, this is what I was working with. Yeah, AJ is pretty basic considering the 2 previous designs, but I think it really works for her, you know? She's just a jacked horse, and like, what else do you need? Like, that's just who she is. I ended up giving her more like muted colors and 2 different gradients on her fur. She has like her like underbelly that's like tanner, and then like on her back is like more brown. I don't know, I thought it'd be fun to have like different variations gradients on her to spice her up because like she is just a horse. So other than that, the only other major change that I have to her original design is that I got rid of her hat. And I know that her dad gave it to her, but like just swap it out with a bandana and it's still a family heirloom, but it's a different object. Like, guys, please don't hate me. I always kind of hated Applejack's hat because it was just hard to draw, and honestly that's definitely the main reason why I swapped it out. But you know, I'm just trying different things. I tried it out, I think it works. I could have given her the hat, but I didn't want to, and that's okay. Plus, since I did make Applejack a lot more brown, I think that having that red bandana is a nice pop of color compared to what would have just been a brown hat, you know? Plus, I like how there's more red to her design, other than just like her little like pigtail holders. I also ended up giving her a shorter mane because she just doesn't have time for long hair. Like, she just slicks it back with her bandana and she gets work done. It just made sense. I think it's nice. I wanted more variation with like mane length. I think My Little Pony does a good job at like different hair textures, but everyone has the same hair length and like, let's switch it up, you know? So anyways, Applejack is pretty basic. I really just referenced some enormous horses for her and her stature. I don't have anything too special to say about her. She's just a big horse, not a little pony anymore, you know? And I kind of love her. I genuinely do really like all these designs, so yeah. Anyways, next, wait, guys, there's one more. What? Oh my gosh, guys, you're getting a little bonus. Anyways, I know that Spike isn't part of like the main 6, I guess, because like he's like the 7th character and he doesn't have a main, you know? But I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun to redesign him because, well, like no one else really does it, you know? So I just wanted to step up and take this on. And yeah, I kind of felt bad for leaving him out because he's literally a main character, you know? And I really just wanted to change up his weird little baby looking body. I know he's a baby dragon, but I don't know. I don't like looking at him sometimes. Anyways, yeah, I went for a more blocky design that was kind of chunky. I wanted to ditch the purple with his design and go mainly green because I thought it'd be cool to have like a rainbow of colors and we just need like a greener character. But Spike is like purple, you know, like that's his main color. I do like how the purple ties Spike and Twilight together, but I just wanted to try something different so that they look good standing beside each other, but it's not like the purple that's directly tying them together. I also made Spike a little bit spikier because that's his name, and I imagine Twilight as a filly being asked by her her parents like, oh my god, what should we name your dragon? And she's immediately like, Spike, because she is still a child and that's a basic name. Anyways, this is like my later season Spike design. I did not want to draw him a lot, honestly. So we just have this one. I don't know if I love it, guys, but yeah, let me know what you think. Definitely could be better, but I'm glad I tried it, you know? I did what I wanted, I think. Here are all the finished designs from this video. I will be making a part 2, so don't worry, I didn't forget about the others. I will say it might take a while because I have been pretty burnt out, so yeah, we'll see. Okay. Honestly, all of them kind of have like horse vibes instead of being ponies, but you know, that was kind of the point of these redesigns, just to like switch them up a bit, try something new. I like them. Let me know what you think. Feel free to be brutally honest, because maybe I'm just over here blinded with nostalgia and the desire to make them look cooler, but maybe they're actually not good. So please feel free to give me like some constructive criticism on what you would do or how they could be improved upon, because I need a little bit of critique. I hope that you enjoyed this little escape into my mind and hearing every thought that I had while making these. Feel free to like and leave me a comment and subscribe and maybe check my Instagram, but like, I don't know, guys, it's like weird over there right now, so maybe I'll stop posting there. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!